Hello, friends. Welcome to our first virtual food lab. Sorry you're missing the cookies. Oh, good. Chewy Chips Ahoy, and they probably have glycerin in them, which is making them gooier. I don't know. Some kind of gum. Regardless. All right. So what I'd like for you to do is find some baking soda and get yourself some lemonade. So now, you need a little cup. You can go ahead and pause. No, not you. But pause the video. Go get your lemonade and baking soda. And we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. I need a pipette. And there we go. Okay, so I'm all fancy using my scientific equipment. You don't have to. Now, what you won't have are these. These are pH strips. And remember we talked about acids and bases, and that pH is a measurement of the relative acidity. The lower the pH, the more acidic it is, the higher the pH, the more basic it is, and 7 is neutral. Now, lemonade should be pretty low pH. The title or the question we're thinking is, what is the opposite of sour? Think about that for a moment. And we'll see where we go. Okay, so my favorite lemonade, and that's one thing you do need to get yourself a fairly high quality lemonade. Of course, I told you to pause and get it, and now I'm telling you this. Oh well. You don't want to get no crappy ass lemonade. You want some real hard stuff. My favorite is Simply Lemonade. This Kroger on South Shores, they're out. I'm not sure if there's a problem with it. We're trying our Santa Cruz organic, doesn't need to be organic lemonade, but it's pretty good in that it has water, sugar, lemon juice concentrate, and lemon juice. So that should be the deal. Now, what we're going to do is initially see how high we can go and taste along the way. Now, baking soda is a base, but it's not like your standard sodium hydroxide lye. Baking soda actually, sodium bicarbonate, gives off a molecule of carbon dioxide as it interacts with acid. That's why it fizzes. But it's a reasonably weak base, and so you're not going to get into trouble. The highest the pH will go is probably about 9 or so. We'll see how high we can get it. First off, though, we're going to take a little sample here, and on me, or can you see me? It's not real lemon lemonade, but it's not bad. We'll see how this goes. So here's what the pH looks like. What we're going to do is put a little bit of the solution on the pH paper. And you read the pH paper like a little dip strip. And if we look to see, we're somewhere probably about there, between about a 1. This is not quite that sour, but that's all right. That's good. We want it to be pretty sour. Now what we're going to do is begin adding in a bit of baking soda. Now, lemonade is not buffered, which is a term we use in chemistry when we say that something is not going to respond to pH change. Our blood is fairly well buffered. Lemonade is not going to be very well buffered, and so the pH can change dramatically. I'm going to put just a little pinch in. About that much. And then stir it up. And let's see what the pH is going to be. Got to get a new test strip. And all right, let's see what this one looks like. Okay, I've gone up in pH. We're now about pH 2. And I'm going to take a little test sample. Not much different. Let's go ahead and keep on going up. Sure. Just that if you shoot in too much, the pH goes way up and you kind of lose the subtlety. You can see how this is foaming. This is the interaction of the baking soda with the acid as it begins to generate carbon dioxide. All right, let's see how far up we went. I hope I didn't shoot too far, but all right, so oh, all right, we are now at 7. And of course you're an intrepid instructor, you gotta sample it. Wow. Interestingly, this pretty much tastes like not much, vaguely sweet. If you catch it just right and you're using good lemonade, hard, badass lemonade, to me it tastes like a lemon gumdrop or a lemon candy, in that you don't have the sour, but you still have the lemon flavor. Well, okay, now we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna go for it. So the fizzing is less because we don't have as much acid left. We've neutralized a lot of it. And so the question is going to be then, A, how high did we get it? And B, what's it taste like? Well, how high did we get it? Did we get any higher? Let's see. Yeah, we're burning about a pH of 8, I bet now. So let's see what this tastes like. All right, let's go for it. The taste is like getting vaguely salty. Now, the answer to the question of what is the opposite of sour, you might say sweet, sweet. And that just ain't the chemical way. The biochemical opposite of sour is going to be high pH, which generally tastes kind of bitter and soapy. Oh, God! Ow! Ow! All right. Woo! That is not good. That is absolutely funky. Oh, damn. I am not sure how to describe that other than I really don't want to drink that anymore. Oh, I'd say we're at 9. Ow! Oh, God. Ah, that doesn't taste good. That doesn't taste good at all.
Good science is repeatability.
That's right. Oh, man. All right, all right. Better. All right, so that's the way up. So the answer, what's the opposite of sour? Might be, oh my God, that's horrible. That's one answer. A more quantitative answer would be, it is bitter salty. That's the answer. Oh, I would say don't try this at home, except, oh yes, try it. Make your roommate try it. Now, you can actually see that there's a difference in the color. This looks like lemonade. This looks like pea. There are a lot of different plant dyes that actually respond to pH, just the same way these colors do. Red cabbage is a classic one. When it's acidic, it's actually turns kind of purpley, and then when it's basic, it gets more red. So when you start out, it's rather red, but when you add vinegar to it, it goes down. All right, now what we're going to do is work our way down. And just to make sure that the world hasn't changed. There's our initial pH. As we say, a pH of between 0 and 1. Good. And one of the things with the pH scale is that you can go lower than 1. Strong acids have a pH of like 0.01. Mainly it's because the inverse log and stuff, don't worry about that. But strong HCl would have that. Anyway, what we got here is...
But you can't have negative pH?
Oh, God, maybe that's what it is. Maybe a negative number. It's an exponent. Right, it'll be yep, that's what it would be. Regardless.
So
yeah, because you change the sign.
What would say be the pH of 5 molar HCl?
Yeah, it'll be a negative 1 or 2. Yeah.
Don't drink that, kids.
No.
That's a bad idea.
Now, here is Kool-Aid. And no matter the flavor, Kool-Aid is pretty much always the same thing. Citric acid, calcium phosphate, maltodextrin. The rest of these things are actually rather low concentration. The number one gizmo is citric acid. Citric acid. We're going to try, just to keeping with the lemonade thing. I know we'll go with black cherry. No,
go with the purple one.
Great. I'm not ready to go there yet. So now what we're going to do is drop the pH down. This pretty much is pure citric acid. I've got a variety of different acids here. And here's my citric acid from Sigma Chemical Company. Fumaric and malic are really good as well.
What's in the big jug?
Glucose. We were making do-it-yourself pixie sticks. Okay, so now, if you've never had unsweetened Kool-Aid, woo! It's tart. Now, if you want to do something fun, you mix unsweetened Kool-Aid with a pinch of baking powder and watch what happens.
Baking soda, you mean?
Baking soda, yeah. Watch what happens. It blows up in your mouth. Yeah, that's good. Good. Whoa. Okay. I think I'll drink some of this. No. Let's put this away, man. We don't want to drink that shit. All right. Let's see. Let's see how low we can go. So,
how low can you go?
Mainly, it's food coloring and
green as heck.
Citric acid. There's, vague artificial flavor. What does it taste like? It tastes green. And the pH strips are probably going to not show anything because of the green dye. And we're probably about as low as we're going to get. Let's see what we can see. Nah, that ain't going to show anything. Oh, great. That was really useful.
Exceptional.
No, that didn't work.
We are pH green.
Yeah.
Well
Let's
done.
try this. All right, here we go. Oh, man. This is like a sweet tart shocker in liquid form.
Sweet tart shockers are one of this man's favorite candy,
Oh!
as you can guess.
This is puckery good.
Shall we say bracing?
Yes. I always feel like if you had a little bit of vodka with this, you would be killer. All right.
Although we do not condone irresponsible or underage drinking, kids.
And they really shouldn't be drinking too much in the lab. But it is Friday, just so you know. What I'm going to do is bump it up with a little bit of sugar. Just see what I can do with this. Or
see if you can create a vaguely
glucose.
palatable beverage. It might be darn well tasty as heck. You never know. It also might be completely unpalatable and make him nearly barf in the toilet afterwards, as the previous basic lemonade did.
Well, one of the things that
you never know until you try. That's what science is all about.
In the fall semester with Halloween coming, often we can get sweet tarts, and I can get into trouble with those. All right, let's see.
Don't let this man out a tube of sweet tarts. It's an irresponsible decision.
Ooh, that is pretty darn good. So you don't have glucose at home probably, but you do have regular sugar. So go ahead, drop the pH down by dumping in a packet of Kool-Aid, and then add a little bit more sugar to it.
And you are basically left with Giga Lemonade. Prepare your bodies.
If you have ulcers, maybe you shouldn't drink this. This might actually work to remove rust. I'm not sure. This is a moderately strong acid.
Giga Lemonade is heck. We can confirm.
Oh!
As you can tell. He says that's good.
Oh, God, though.
Trust the man.
The smell and the taste is a little bit like Pine Sol toilet bowl cleaner. So, to your health. Let's see what happens if we add now. We'll baking soda this up and bring it back up just a hair. It's going to foam like crazy. God, it's a sludge. All right. Well, let's see. In for a penny. Oh, no, this is like just total foam.
Although, be aware, kids,
Oh.
your professor does officially dare you to consume all that you craft in this lab.
It's a foam.
If you don't eat it, you're not a real man, just so you know.
No, I didn't say that.
He promises.
Ah. Still smells like toilet bowl cleaner. Hey, try this at home. I will think of some sort of assignment to go with this, but I don't know. Hey, that's what this is.
What's the nastiest beverage you can concoct using only Kool-Aid, baking soda, lemonade, and other household cleaning supplies found in your bathroom?
No, whatever you do, don't drink household cleaning supplies.
Drano specifically would be a heck of an addition.
Hey, now see, depending on the box you get, they have them labeled in different ways. This is labeled as a drug. So it's got the drug facts. Sodium bicarbonate, purpose is an antacid for heartburn, acid indigestion, sour stomach, upset stomach. But it does say,
use it for a
to
stanky
avoid
fridge.
serious injury, do not take until powder is completely dissolved. It is very important not to take this product when overly full from food or drink, because I don't think you're at risk of blowing your stomach up, but you could very easily projectile vomit with this. I mean, that would be like, not that hard a stretch.
Although it would kind of be the best part, let's be honest.
All right. Hey, have a good weekend. I'll catch up with you later. I'm Dr. G, and I'm out of here. Oh, this is nasty.
Kiko Paruskaya.